These are the stairs in the hostel where we're staying. It's a very old building, beautifully decorated too. And although the stairs have been refinished, I suspect that they are originally, that's the way they made them. The floor, I mean, they've been repaired. Right here you can see. And while I'm filming a floor, I want to show you something else. I wanted to film this floor because I suspect it's also original. Almost has to be.
I don't know.
Sehr schön. Sehr schön. É muito bonito o chão.
Yes, that's true.
É muito bem feito. Here's a fireplace that I believe works. That's rounded because that's the chimney. And you can see this casting. It was cast. I can pick it up in such a way to fit into the marble. Also really, really nice work. The ceiling is probably also a coffered ceiling wood. It almost certainly is. It's been painted. The artwork here is also really good, I think. If this isn't too dark, I think you can maybe see it. This is where we started. I went down through these streets to the river, then to the train station, and where's the market? Let's see. Here's the market. I went around and then I started to walk up through that garden, Avenida, and then Plaza, and then the park was on up. Maybe I can show that here. Yeah, this was the jardin, the garden. And then my battery ran out when I got here. Now the tourists are arriving. Thomas and I are going to go back out on a walk, and the tourists, I've noticed that the bus leaves them off at the top of the hill and they slowly work their way down the hill. Then it picks them up at the bottom. You know, some of these older people, it would be a hard climb. This is the university. The very famous library is right there. And we can go into the chapel without a guide, and I can't remember what she called the other. We can go in without a guide. But in the library, it's timed. You have to have a reservation. You don't necessarily, well, you maybe have to have a guide too. And this is the view. That's the Rio Mondego, the Mondego River. That's the door to the library. I haven't adequately learned the names of these places yet because frankly the university does not interest me as much as the little tiny villages, but this is the battlements, I guess, of what is now the university. Don't forget that this was the capital of Portugal for a while, Coimbra. Oh, and our hostel is right there. I'm with Thomas and I've been joking, if we look in that window we could probably see Shirley. And there is where my heart is, in the mountains.
internet que dá uma correria do cão.
When one is somewhere like this, at least I tend to think, okay, what's holding this railing? And it is very strong and very old.
Statt wenn wir so anstrengende Touren oder nennen wir hier.
That cornerstone is stapled on.
Oh yeah.
A wedge. Another wedge.
And you know what the Romans did with such kind of people? There are two ways.